Plantar fasciitis can turn every step into a painful challenge, but there's hope on the horizon. With my AYAMA method, we utilize activation-based techniques to target the root causes of foot pain, empowering you to walk, stand, and move freely again. In this video, I'll share proven strategies that I have personally used myself to overcome plantar fasciitis on my right foot. This program is designed to reduce discomfort and enhance your mobility. Friends, I'm Yogi, and for over 3 decades, I've dedicated my life to helping individuals like you reclaim a pain-free existence. So let's dive in. So what exactly is plantar fasciitis and what causes it? Plantar fasciitis occurs when the tissue connecting your heel to your toes becomes inflamed, often due to overuse and stress, poor foot mechanics, or tight calf muscles. Research indicates that activation exercises focusing on the foot and lower leg muscles can significantly alleviate pain and restore function. Some common symptoms of plantar fasciitis include sharp heel pain, particularly in the mornings, tenderness along the arch of the foot, and I might even add horrible tenderness leading to pain, difficulty walking or standing for extended periods of time. Now let's explore some effective solutions. First, we need to understand why many current methods may not be yielding the desired results. Many conventional treatments tend to focus heavily on passive measures, such as corticosteroid injections, ultrasound therapy, and night splints. And while these can definitely offer some temporary relief, I know, they often overlook the underlying causes of plantar fasciitis. Relying solely on these approaches can create a cycle of dependency that hinders active recovery. Additionally, treatments like aggressively stretching, which are often highly recommended, by the way, or prolonged immobilization with splints can actually worsen the condition by placing extra stress on already inflamed tissues. AYAMA emphasizes a balanced approach that incorporates controlled movements and gradual progress to minimize the risk of further injury. Many existing treatments prioritize short-term pain relief over long-term results. While immediate pain management is crucial, AYAMA's focus is on sustainable recovery through education and personal empowerment. This approach helps individuals understand their condition and actively engage in their rehabilitation process. By doing so, you not only alleviate symptoms, but also regain control over your foot health and overall mobility. So let's clarify some common myths about plantar fasciitis. Myth number 1, rest is the only way to heal plantar fasciitis. Well, here's a fact. Targeted activation helps strengthen and support the foot, speeding up the recovery. Myth number 2, you need expensive orthotics for relief. Here's a fact. While orthotics can be beneficial, activation exercises provide a cost-effective and, more importantly, long-lasting solution. Myth number 3, stretching your foot solves the problem. Well, here's the fact. Stretching offers only temporary relief. Activating foot and calf muscles addresses the root cause. The AYAMA method focuses on activating the muscles that support your arches and heels, thus reducing strain on the plantar fascia and promoting healing. So let's explore some of these effective strategies together. Friends, do you have any questions about plantar fasciitis? Pause the video and drop them in the comments, and I'll guide you through them. Okay, so what we're gonna do is do 3 beautiful exercises to begin helping you with your plantar fasciitis. Friends, there's a lot of other things that you could be doing, but what I wanna do is give you something that you can start using today that's gonna make a huge difference. I have a full program for feet in the Yogi Club, so if you wanna learn more about the feet and start having pain-free feet today, send me a message and I'll be happy to pass it along to you so you can start using even more of the practices and dive into all of the things that you can be doing for your feet. But for now, I want to give you 3 simple things that you can start doing that are going to drastically change your life. The very first thing is to start getting the glutes working. A lot of problems with the feet actually stem from the glutes not working. And I know it's hard to believe, but the glutes are like the suspension system of your body. Imagine that you're driving with really bad shocks along a bumpy road. Your axle might break. Well, in this case, your axle can sometimes be your feet or your knees. So let's get the shocks working properly. So come and lie down onto your back, bend your knees, bring your arms out to the sides. And just for the first 1 or 2, I want you to just press down into the heels of your feet and really squeeze the glutes as much as you can. Maybe even lift up just a little bit and really feel the glutes squeezing. Now you can even touch them, just tap them a little bit. Hey guys, are you on? Are you working? And then come on back down. And then do it again. You're gonna lift up a bit, but this time I want you to come up a little bit more and really push down into the heels of your feet and squeeze your glutes. And then come on back down. So we hold it for 6 seconds. We'll repeat it 6 times. Push down into the heels of your feet. Lift up as much as you can now. And really squeeze the glutes. Squeeze your glute and then come on back down. And then again, lift up and squeeze the glutes. Sometimes it takes a little bit of practice to find your glutes. Seriously, a lot of people have a hard time finding their ass. But it's there, I promise you. And then come on back down. So if you're having a hard time finding your glutes, don't worry, you're not alone. Let's do it again. Lift up. Really squeeze the glutes here. And then come on back down. And we'll do it again. Last time. Come on up. This time, come up as high as you can. Squeeze the glutes. Push down into the heels of your feet. Lift up a little bit higher. Hello, boys. Daddy's home. And then come on back down. Just take a breath here. Relax. Breathe in and out. And in and out. As you probably know, if you've watched any of my other videos, I like to joke a lot. And joking helps us to keep things light. Remember, don't ever take anything too seriously. So the next thing we're gonna do is just very simple here. You see that I'm supporting my back. Bend one knee a little bit, and then just point the foot. And do you see how I'm kind of curling my toes as well? And then relax. And point the foot. You know, my foot isn't touching the floor. So if I bent the knee more, my foot would be touching the floor. I don't want it to touch the floor. I'm kind of keeping it off the floor. And then relax. I'm feeling a lot of muscles starting to turn on here. One of the most important axioms in AYAMA is less is more. What is more? Less. So bend the knee and then point and kind of even curl the toes. Don't make curling the toes the main objective. I'm actually also trying to press the ball of my foot to the floor. even though it's not touching the floor, and then relax. This is such a great activation. You're activating all of these muscles here, all of the muscles in your calf. So bend the knee. And this is, by the way, going to be so much better than all of these silly stretches that you're doing that really at the end of the day don't do anything. They might provide some temporary relief, which is like, hallelujah. But I don't know if you've noticed or not, every time I've stretched in the past, it feels good in the moment, but the pain comes back even worse later on. The problem never gets better. So point, and then straighten the leg. So we did that at 6 seconds, 6 times. Let's do the other side. Point the foot. I'll move this leg out of the way just so you can see it. And then straighten the leg. One of the things that you might notice is that there's a tendency sometimes to over curl your toes. And I did say over curl your toes, but maybe back off from curling so much and press the ball of the foot. This is the ball right underneath the first met. Start to press that down into the ground and then straighten the leg. And then do it again, bend the knee a bit. So I'm going to back off from curling my toes. I'm noticing that I'm curling a lot, and also just press down more through the ball of the foot and then straighten the leg. And bend the knee a bit and then press down. And then relax. And do it again. We're holding this for about 6 seconds. Kind of had this timer usually going off in my mind somewhere because I've done this so much. But if you're new to this, straighten the leg and then do it again. If you're new to this, maybe count out loud to yourself 1 1,000, 2 1,000, 3 1,000, 4 1,000, 5 1,000, 6 1,000, and then relax. We'll do it one more time. Bend the knee a bit, press down. Again, press down a little bit more through the ball of the foot and then curl the toes and then relax. This is just, again, a very simple activation technique. It hits a lot of muscles. It's kind of one of my general hats, but there's a lot more specific areas that we want to work, and that's what you'll learn in the foot course with me. Okay, so for the next one, you're going to bend the knee a little bit again, probably about the same amount, but this time I want you to flex the foot and flex it as much as you can. By the way, this is one of my general hacks for if you've got calf cramping, and then relax. Do it again. And think about the, like right around below the first toe, second toe, coming towards the knee. So really squeeze that up and then relax. Now you might be thinking, of course you're going to do this when you've got a calf cramping because you're stretching the calf muscle. That's actually not true. What you're actually doing here is you're starting to activate a muscle called the anterior tibialis. And such an important muscle for maintaining the arch of the foot. It's the muscle that literally it pulls the arch upwards. Let's do it again. And then relax. And then do it again. I do these a lot, by the way, almost daily. And it really helps or makes a big difference in my gait, in the way that I'm standing. And then relax. Very good. Now, I'm going to move my foot again out of the way for you, just so that you can see. I'm going to bend this knee. Not a lot, probably about the same as what we did before. And then again, pull up. I want you to kind of notice the difference. Maybe on the first foot that you were doing, it was a lot easier by the end. And this one kind of feels like, where's the muscle? And relax. And do it again. I always notice that when I go from side to side doing muscle activations, like one side is like on, it's working, the muscles are working. Then go to the other side and relax and do it again. And there's like nothing. That's one of my favorite songs. I got nothing, nothing. And then relax and do it again. So again, you're pulling from just below the first, second toe towards the knee. So think about like there's a line there and I'm pulling it more up and then relax. And then do it again. Pulling it, pulling it, pulling it. It's activating the anterior tibialis located just sort of lateral to the tibia. And then relax. And that's the 3 postures, my friends. Here are some additional pain management tips. Work on muscle activations for the lower leg muscles daily to reduce strain on the plantar fascia. Check out my channel for more pro tips. Practice walking barefoot. Walking barefoot will help you exercise the muscles in your feet, thus also activating them. Sometimes wearing supportive footwear will also help minimize the impact. Incorporate a gentle foot massage to improve circulation and promote healing. Get your core muscles working properly. For example, did you know that a weak transverse abdominis that is not working properly or is not activated will directly affect your feet, putting more stress on them? Plantar fasciitis doesn't have to keep you off your feet. With the AYAMA's activation-based strategies, you can tackle the pain at its source and walk confidently again. Start your journey to a pain-free feet today. Explore my full AYAMA program in the description for lasting relief. Remember to like, subscribe, and share your success story in the comment section below.